All right.
This has been the most
Hi, everybody.
exciting 15
We are live
seconds.
here. My name is Jonathan Betzler, one of your hosts of the No Name Cinema Society. We are live here on a special Oscar Sunday. One of the traditions of my world famous Oscar parties are the trivia contests I do during the commercials. Now, without an Oscar party this year, we decided to bring you the trivia contest with my fellow society members as competitors for the prize, a $50 Amazon gift card. So without further ado, here are our players, ladies and gentlemen. You last saw him on episode 60, that's 60.2, reviewing the film Manos Lucius. Ryan Turner's here with us. How you doing, Ryan?
Hello. I'm doing well.
All right.
Excited.
Yeah, we got limited time, so let's screw the intro and get right to the trivia. You last saw him on our controversial episode 64.3, reviewing the Jolson story. Max Fano is here.
Greetings, all who are with us.
Yeah, too long. don't have time for all this. No, just joking. You last saw him on our Oscar preview this past Wednesday. Alex Evans is here.
Howdy.
Uh-oh. Did we have a sound issue with Alex? Are you muted?
Said howdy.
He sounds good to me.
Oh, there he is. He's back. All right. Good. And sharing a screen, you last saw him arguing with me on our top 10 films of 2020, and you last saw her arguing with me about senior citizens on episode 63.4. Devin Michaels and Kelly O'Malley are here, sort of. It's just Devin.
Bathroom.
There's an empty space, I imagine, where Kelly would be.
Hi.
little hand.
Yeah.
Is she coming, Devin?
She's in the restroom.
Oh, wow, that's timing. Now, my question for you, Devin, is: are you guys competing? You're not competing as a couple, right? You're competing separately for the prize. Is that correct?
I believe so, but
Am I in delay? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
well, really important is the best scorekeeper over here. That's well, make a decision, soon, because we're going to get started. Real quick, some rules that I want to share with you guys. Most of you have done this before. She's deciding.
I'm still here.
Separate. Most of you have been with me in Oscar Prize in the past, so you know the drill. But for the audience, I will assign a point value to each of the questions that will decrease with each clue that I give. And for you guys, don't shout out. Raise your hands. I can see, even if you're maybe not be on screen, I can see all the feeds at the same time. So don't worry, I will find you. So we're gonna start with putting 30 seconds on the clock. Devin, is she okay if we get started?
Yes.
Devin, you there?
Yes,
okay, is she okay if we get started, or she want us to wait? Okay. 30 minutes on the clock, and we'll see where we are at the end of 30 minutes because we have a hard out at 11 a.m. Pacific. What'd she say?
Everything I said already.
What'd she say? Anything interesting?
She said, go ahead and start. She's fine.
I feel like we're getting delayed because I'm not hearing everything at once. So we'll see how that works out. All right, 30 minutes on the clock. First question. I've got Bogey behind me here, Humphrey Bogart. So, for what film did Humphrey Bogart win his one and only Oscar?
Oh.
Devin, you're first. Devin.
The African Queen.
The African Queen is correct. 3 points for Devin. Very slow. Hey, Kelly, welcome to the party.
Hi, everyone. I'll get that.
All right. Very slow on the things. All right. 3 points for this one. What male and female actors have the most nominations without having won? 3 points for each. Most acting nominations without having ever won. Ryan,
Maybe
first
I'm
raise
the
hand.
one.
Ryan?
Wait,
Meryl
who did you say?
Streep.
Everybody's slow. Ryan? Meryl Streep is incorrect. Meryl Streep's won 3 times. Without having ever won. Most nominations without having won. Max?
Helen Mirren?
Max?
Helen
Mirren, no.
Mirren? Ah.
First, no, not Helen Mirren. I guess we're getting heavy delays here based on your faces. All right, first clue, bring it down to 2 points. The woman is nominated tonight.
Wait, Kelly had her hand up.
Kelly.
Clue.
No, now I'm wrong.
I
because of the
just
clue.
called on her.
But I'm wrong.
Oh, you're wrong because of the
Fine.
clue. Okay,
You said nominated tonight, and nope.
great.
No.
Nominated tonight, person who's never won. Has a record for most nominations for a female, never to have won. Max.
Carrie Mulligan?
Carrie Mulligan, no, this is only her second nomination. Alex, you were first, I think.
Olivia Colman?
Alex?
Is that Olivia Colman?
Olivia Colman, no, this is just her second nomination. My scorekeeper's getting frustrated with you guys. Devin.
Viola
Devin.
Davis. Viola Davis.
No. No. Down 1 point for the female. We named her as Best Actress of 1988. Kelly.
Glenn Close?
Glenn Close. Come on, guys. I thought this was going to be an easy one. Kelly gets a point. 1 point. Now, for the actor, down to 2 points for the actor with the most nominations, never having won. He's British.
British.
Down to 1
What
point.
was the question?
Oh, yeah, you got 2 points if Max can get it. Oh,
No.
actor with the most nominations, never to have won.
Oh,
He's British, but is he English?
Actor with the most nominations, never to have won, and he's British. Yeah, Alex.
Gary Oldman?
Gary Oldman has won. He won a couple years ago, playing Winston Churchill in The Darkest Hour. Down to 1 point for the next clue. He shares a portion of Kelly's last name.
Who's no?
Just the letter and the hyphen.
What is wrong with us? I don't know.
Wow.
what adds to the intensity is
Gosh,
the
what
delay.
other clues can I give than that?
And the early hour.
Yeah,
This is
and
true.
guys, patient with the delay. The best thing I can say is just be patient with the delay. I would say this actor
Always.
got what he was in a movie that Kelly, Max, and I argued about intensely on the sound off we did together about senior citizens, about whether or not that qualified as a senior citizen film.
Oh no.
Well, there was Peter
He was the lead in
O'Toole,
that movie.
and then there was the other guy.
Peter O'Toole is correct.
Ah.
We're stopping. Max, you got it.
Whoa!
Peter O'Toole is correct.
All right.
Okay, right?
I thought it was someone who was in the list tonight.
There's Peter O'Toole. Yes, Peter O'Toole. Gosh, okay.
Maybe.
I
We have
honestly
viewers
thought
too, so this is the hope that viewers are patient with us.
I honestly thought that the clue was
Sorry, Devin?
both, male and female. I thought the clue about tonight was about male and female.
Oh, I apologize for, but I'm pretty sure I specified female. But either way, it's only 1 point for Max. Now, the question is,
Don't worry, guys.
what was Peter O'Toole's first nomination? Ryan.
Was it Lawrence of Arabia?
Lawrence of Arabia, 3 points for Ryan. What was Glenn Close's first nomination? I'll give 7 points for this one.
Siri, what was Glenn
First
Close's? Oops.
Robin
Did I say
Williams.
that out loud?
No, none of that. Go ahead, Kelly.
Fatal Attraction? Wait, is that her?
Fatal Attraction,
the
no,
name
is
of the
her
movie I'm
fourth,
thinking of?
actually.
Was
That
it
is
four?
her. Yes, that is her, but that is her fourth nomination, not her first. The
That's around when it
first
came
clue is
into
Robin
existence.
Williams. Yeah, that is
Oh.
before you came into existence. I am aware. Devin.
The World According to Garp.
The word according to Garp is correct. 6 points for Devin. that is correct. What was Peter O'Toole's final nomination before his death? I'll give 10 points for this one. Devin.
I'm definitely wrong if it's a 10-pointer.
Take it away.
The indie film that was sort of
Max?
not that long, like Olivia or the name of the woman in the
It's
title.
a name. You are on the right track. I'll bring it down to 7 points. And I will say goddess, the name of a goddess.
Oh, Ophelia. No.
No. You got the wrong letter, my man. And you're on the right track, but you're barking up the wrong letter. Down to 6 points.
Phenomenia.
Down to 5 points.
Philomena.
No, he's not in that. It's 2013. Steve Coogan and Judy. Philomena, no. No. Also, I don't think that's a goddess. Is Philomena. It's also a planet. Down to 4 points. There's only 9 planets. And one of them you can count Earth pretty easily. Devin.
Venus.
Devin.
Venus and Aphrodite.
Venus is the name of the film.
Nice.
Venus is the name of the film from 2006. All right. All right. 1988 reviewer at the Oscars that year.
I missed that because of the delay.
Yeah, I don't think it came through.
Okay.
Nope.
I said Glenn Close. We all, on our 1988 in review, we all named her Best Actress of 1988 for Dangerous Liaisons. Who beat her at the Oscars that year? 4 points. Down to 3 points. It was the first of 2 Oscars for this actress. Down to 2 points.
Like
she won a Golden
Kelly's got her hand
Globe
up there.
this year.
I had my hand
Oh.
up.
Kelly?
But with your new clue, it won't
Yep.
work. I was going to say Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster's correct.
Oh, well, I get it before
For
you
the
put the
accused.
point down.
2 points
One
for
of them,
Kelly.
My hand had been up.
Fine. Give an extra point for Kelly.
I think we can all agree.
With the delay, I can't say that for sure, but I'll take your word for it. Of the films we watched, now I'll make this a 9-pointer. Of the films we watched yesterday for the Oscar movie marathon, one of them was Cocoon, celebrating its 35th anniversary this year. Glenn Close's parents, the people who played Glenn Close's parents in The World According to Garp, were played by 2 members of the cast of Cocoon. Name them. 9 points. Okay.
That sounds like a scary movie.
What was that, JB? Repeat that.
Down to 7 points. These two actors were a married couple in real life. Max.
Hume Cronin is the man, and his wife was the Miss Daisy in Driving Miss Daisy. Her name, though, Angela.
We'll give him 6 and 7. Jessica Tandy. Her name is Jessica Tandy.
Jessica Tandy. Jesus.
We'll give you the points, Max.
Thank you. Sorry. I was just told I was yelling.
Okay. My next question was for what film did Jessica Tandy win an Oscar? But we've covered that theme, so Max has got that one. So the next question is another one of the. I'll give 10 points for this. It's 10 points. Another one of the cast members of Cocoon was nominated for an Oscar in 1970. Which one and for which movie? Max.
Well, Don Amici.
No.
Fair
Not
enough.
Don Amici. Don Amici won for Cocoon in 1985, but he was not nominated in 1970. Another member of that Cocoon cast was nominated in for our 1970 in review. Down to 8 points. It was one of the women in Cocoon. Down to 7 points. In 1970, she was not the only member of this cast nominated in that category. Down to 6.5 points. She was a member of the Actors Theater with Brando and all that gang. Down to 4 points. She finally won her Oscar in 1981 for a movie with Warren Beatty in which she played a communist. Alex.
Diane Keaton in Reds.
You got the right movie, wrong actor. It's cute. It was cute though. It was cute. Cute effort. Max.
Annette Bening.
Annette Bening was not in movies in 1970. It was also a cute answer. I'm gonna give a pass on this one. The answer is Maureen Stapleton.
Yes.
Maureen Stapleton was in Cocoon, of course, nominated in 1970 for the film Airport, and of course she won for Reds in 1981. I think she played Gertrude Stein in that movie. Actually, I can't seem to recall.
Yeah, I've had her face in my head this entire time. I just, for the life of me, could not place her name.
Let's give Devin a point for her face. No, I'm just kidding. Another movie we watched yesterday during the Oscar movie marathon was True Grit by the Coen brothers. Jeff Bridges was nominated for Best Actor for playing the role of Rooster Cogburn. 3 points for this one. Who won the Oscar for playing the same character in 1969? Alex.
John Wayne.
John Wayne is correct. 3 points for Alex. Well, I think you're on the board now, Alex. I think that might be yes, first time on the board according to our scorekeeper. I wasn't going to ask this, but out of curiosity, I'll give you 10 points if you can get this. John Wayne actually reprised the role in a sequel. Does anybody want to take a stab at the name of the 1975 sequel to True Grit?
False Grit.
What's it called?
False Grit.
No, it was not. All right, I'm going to move. Oh, Gavin, get Ryan.
Still gritty.
Still gritty? No. It's called Rooster Cogburn. We can move on from that one. Oh, I'm sorry, Kelly. Did you have your name up? Did you have
It's
it?
fine. You bypassed me for Ryan.
Sorry. I'm really
It's
trying.
fine. I wasn't gonna get it.
Okay, good. If Bridges had won the Oscar in 2010, it would have been the second time in Oscar history that two actors have won Oscars for playing the same fictional character. What was the first time in Oscar history that two actors won Oscars for playing the same fictional character? Ryan.
It's The Godfather.
Godfather, name the actors.
Pacino and De Niro and what's his name? Brando.
De Niro and Brando both played Vito Corleone. That's 8 points for Mr. Ryan Turner. Very good. Since 2010, however, there has been another instance of two actors playing winning actors for the same fictional character. Who were they and for what role? 6 points for this one. Alex.
Heath Ledger and Joaquin Phoenix for the Joker.
That is correct. Last year, Joaquin Phoenix won for the Joker. 2008 for Heath Ledger. I'll give you guys 6 points for each of these names. Robert De Niro won Best Supporting Actor in 1974 for The Godfather Part 2 for playing Vito Corleone, as Ryan said. He defeated two of his co-stars in that movie. What other two cast members of The Godfather Part 2 were nominated in the Supporting Actor category in 1974? Go ahead. 6 points, Devin.
Bruno Kirby.
Bruno Kirby, no. And when I say co-stars, I don't mean they were necessarily in scenes with Robert De Niro. I just mean they were in the same film, for what that's worth. Bruno Kirby not nominated. Max.
James Caan.
James Caan was not in The Godfather Part 2 because he was shot to pieces in The Godfather Part 1. Ryan.
It's who played Fredo, but is it Gonzalez, John Gonzalez, or what's his name?
Strangely enough,
Yeah,
John Cazale was not nominated. Devin, I think you were next.
Robert Duvall.
Robert Duvall not nominated. All right, I'm going to bring it down to 5 points because one of those. Oh yeah, before it's 5 points. Go ahead, Max.
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino was nominated for lead actor in that particular year. Down to 5 points. One of them is a very famous acting teacher. Very famous. Alex.
Lee Strasberg.
Lee Strasberg is correct. Does anybody know the other one? Because the other one's a lot harder. His name is Michael V. Gazzo. He played the big guy with the mustache that had the very raspy voice, if you remember Godfather Part 2, the one that they call into the trial and his brother comes in at the end. Hopefully you remember that movie. I will give 12 points if you guys can get this. I won't spend a long time on it. Oh, that was 5 for Alex. 5 for Alex. Marlon and Brando did not accept his Best Actor Oscar for The Godfather. Whom did he send to accept it on his behalf? If you can name the person, I'll give you 12 points.
I know,
All right, I'll bring it down to 6 points if you can tell me, if you can describe the person. Go ahead, Max.
A Native American member of the community there. She was...
That's enough. That's the idea,
Okay.
yes. A Native American woman named Sacheen Littlefeather. Her name was Sacheen Littlefeather. That would have gotten the 12 points, but 6 points for Max for that one. Where is that question? I wanted to do it now. What young second-generation actor received his first Oscar nomination in that very same category of 1974 Best Supporting Actor? What young second-generation actor received his first Oscar nomination, that very same category, Best Supporting Actor 1974? I'll give you 6 points for it right now. I'll give down to 4 points. I've mentioned his name already tonight, this morning. Down to 3 points. I mentioned his name in a movie that we watched yesterday for the Oscar Movie Marathon. Go ahead, Devin.
When you were talking about Cocoon, you mean? Don Amici?
No. No. Don Amici did not get his first nomination in 1974. No, not talking about Cocoon. He also has a brother. Down to 2 points. Max.
Jeff Bridges?
Jeff Bridges is correct. Nominated in 1974, Best Supporting Actor for the film Thunderbolt and Lightfoot with Clint Eastwood. Jeff Bridges is correct. Excellent job, guys.
How many points was that?
Lloyd Bridges.
I think it was down to 2 at that
Lloyd
point.
Bridges is dead.
I thought you said 4, but okay.
JW knows I said 2. What Oscar-winning? It was down to 2 by that. Yeah. What Oscar-winning director won an Oscar for writing a screenplay as part of our 1970 in review? What Oscar-winning director won an Oscar for a screenplay in 1970? 7-0. Alex.
Francis Ford Coppola for Patton.
Francis Ford Coppola is correct. And I didn't name the points. That's 5 points to Alex for his work. Can you name the film as well? I'll give you an extra point.
Patton.
Patton is correct. Guys, I just point out, Alex watched the 1970 in review, so there's you get bonus points for that. Coppola did not win his Best Director Oscar for the original Godfather. Who beat him for Best Director in 1972? 4 points for this. Down to 3 points. The film also won Best Actress and Best Supporting Actor. Max.
Sidney Lumet?
Sidney Lumet has actually never won a Best Director Oscar, so no. Decent guess, though. Down to 2 points. The film was a musical. Musical won Best Actress, Best Supporting Actor, Best Director. Max again.
Fosse.
Bob Fosse is correct. Can you name the film?
Bob Fosse. Oh, Jesus. Fosse? No. That's entertainment. That's what the hell was the movie? I don't
Can anybody
know.
else name the film? I'll give you an extra point if you can name the film. My number 3 favorite film of all time, Cabaret, is the film. But yes, give Max his 2 points. I believe that we're down to 2 at that point, yeah, JW? It's down to 2, I'm pretty sure. Bob Fosse's on-again, off-again wife appeared in Cocoon, which we watched yesterday. Name her. Bring it full circle!
Really obsessing on the Cocoon stuff today.
Well, there's so many people in Cocoon, so many branches you can go off on. Bob Fosse's on-again, off-again wife. Tony-winning actress. Down to 8 points for the Tony-winning actress. Down to 7 points. She's mainly known as a dancer. She was a dancer first for an actress. Down to 6 points. One of her bigger films in her career was Damn Yankees, the film version of Damn Yankees. Redhead, down to 5 points. Anybody get redhead? Need anything, anybody? Alex, you're a redhead. Kelly, you're a redhead now.
I'm a fake.
Gwen Burden. Her name is Gwen Burden.
Gwen Burden.
Bob Fosse's Tony-winning mistress appeared in the 1979 biographical film that he made, playing his mistress. Name her and name the film. 6 points. Max.
Well, Fosse would be the film.
Fosse's not the name of the film. Still the name of the director, though, so you're on point with that. Oh, we lost Devin and Kelly. Does anybody know? I thought Kelly would have gotten this one. Does anybody know who the name of the film from 1979 that was Bob Fosse's autobiographical film? No? All right, moving on. The name of the film is All That Jazz.
Oh, Jesus.
And the actress is Anne Reinking. Anne Reinking. So cool on that. On our 1970 in review, we all named Gene Hackman as Best Supporting Actor, and that he should have been in the leading category for I Never Sang with My Father. Hackman would actually win the leading actor Oscar the following year. For what film? Max?
The Conversation.
Nope. The Conversation was 1974, and he did not win for that. And Devin, just so you know, Devin, can you hear me, Devin?
Yes.
The question was that we said that we all named Gene Hackman as Best Supporting Actor 1970. I Never Sang With My Father, and he would win the Best Actor Oscar the following year, 1971, for what film? Kelly?
Superman.
No, he would have been a supporting actor in Superman. That was 1978. So, guys, you guys have clearly never pitched your feet in Poughkeepsie. Down to 4 points for that. In case it wasn't clear, that was a clue. You guys are not making.
One more time.
71.
71. It also won Best Picture and Best Director. It was down to Max is making driving signals. Is that for a reason?
Yeah, but I can't remember the film. The name.
You guys are not making the what do you call it?
Connection?
Oh.
The French Connection.
Say it, Max.
French Connection.
French Connection is correct. Only 3 points for that.
I had my hand up, and I was going to say that.
But Max had his hand up at the same time. Okay. For what film so Gene Hackman won for French Connection? We've established that. For what film did Hackman win a second Oscar? 4 points.
No.
Anybody? Max?
Bonnie and Clyde.
That is not correct. Bonnie and Clyde predates French Connection. Go ahead, Ryan.
Is it that basketball movie?
Hoosiers? No, actually, He was not even nominated for Hoosiers. Dennis Hopper was, though. No. So down to 3 points. We're looking at the 90s here, guys. Alex.
Oh, not the 90s for my guess.
Devin.
The Firm.
No, not The Firm. Great. He was not nominated for The Firm, but he should have been. He was great in The Firm. Down to 2 points because it was the year before it was the year before The Firm. 1 year before The Firm. Down to 2 points. It was a Western. Oof, that's too easy. Devin.
Unforgiven.
Unforgiven is correct. Best Supporting Actor, 1992. 3 points for this one. For what film did Gene Hackman receive his first Oscar nomination? Kelly.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde is correct. Well done. 3 points for Miss O'Malley. 3 different actors have won an Oscar for playing British prime ministers, but only one has won an Oscar for playing a U.S. president. Who is the only person who won an Oscar for playing a U.S. president? Max.
Gary Oldman.
No, Gary Oldman won for playing a British prime minister. Maybe he was trying to answer the question before it finished. As our timer stops, so we're going to close down soon. Yes, Ryan.
Is it in Frost Nixon?
No, he did not win for Frank Langella did not win for Nixon. He lost to in 2008. Actually, who did he lose to? Oh, Sean Penn for Milk. So no. Max.
Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin has not won an Oscar as of yet. Alex.
Daniel Day-Lewis in Lincoln?
Daniel Day-Lewis in Lincoln is correct. Was that you going to guess, Kelly? Alex was first. You got to trust me. His hand was definitely up first.
No, I wasn't even going to guess it.
Okay. So cool. Alex got that one. Does anybody want to take a stab at we already said Gary Oldman was one of the 3 prime ministers. Does anybody want to? I'll give you 6 points if you can name one, and 12 points if you can name the hard one of the 2 other actors to win for playing British prime ministers. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. All right. Meryl Streep for playing Margaret Thatcher in the Iron. Oh, I'm sorry. The delay.
Oh,
The delay.
I was gonna save her.
I swear to you, Kelly, I started talking before I saw your hand.
So how are we gonna make this right? Because I was gonna say Meryl Streep.
We are going
was.
to ignore that it happened. That's how we're going to make it. I started talking, I promise you. There's no oh, for who? For Lincoln? Oh, no, I started it first. I gave the answer. And the other one was George Arliss for playing Benjamin Disraeli in the film Disraeli in the 30s. That would have been the 12-point. All right, give Kelly a point because she's making a sad face over there in the corner. I gave away the answer though, Kelly, but as you were raising your hand.
Say it.
There's
no trust. I respect
there's very little trust. Is anybody within? Is anybody within 5 points of each other?
Alex and
Okay.
23.
I don't need that level of detail. Okay, so I'm going to ask 3 more questions, and then we're going to do a lightning round here. Okay, so who is the only actor to win an Oscar for playing an Oscar-winning actor? 4 points for this. Alex.
Was it in Yankee Doodle Dandy, James Cagney?
Nope. George M. Cohan never won an Oscar. Kelly.
Michelle Williams. My Week with Marilyn.
Michelle Williams has yet to win. So no. Down to 3 points. Oh, Devin, go ahead. No, Devin, you got it.
I was going to say Al Jolson.
Al Jolson has never won an Oscar. So the down to 3 points. It was in the 2000s. The aughts, if you will. Down to 2 points in a Martin Scorsese film. Down to 1 point. This actress. Yeah, okay, 2 points. 2 points if you get it, Kelly. No?
No.
Ryan?
Kate Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett in?
Aviator.
Kate Blanchett in The Aviator. Who'd she play?
Hepburn. Catherine.
She played Katharine Hepburn is correct. Well done. I'll give you 6 points for this one. One of the films we watched yesterday, the first one at the Oscar movie marathon, was Trainwreck from 2015. One of the cast members from Trainwreck actually won an Oscar that very same year. Who was it? Max.
Mary Pickford.
In 2015?
Oh, I thought you said 1915.
Oscar started in 1928. 2015. Mary Pickford does appear in Trainwreck, strangely enough, but just as a ghost.
Oh, serious?
Ryan.
The guy.
It's Tilda Swinton.
Tilda Swinton did not win in 2015. She won in 2007. Decent guess, though. Not bad. Down to 3 points, guys, because, guys, my apartment is just is so small. It feels just like one little space. JW is laughing. Go ahead, Max.
Brie Larson, The Room.
Brie Larson in?
The Room.
The name of the film is just Room, but yes, 3 points for Max in that regard. Yes, Brie Larson appears as Amy Schumer's sister in the film Trainwreck. We also watched Leaving Las Vegas yesterday, which won the Oscar for Best Actor for Nicolas Cage. Cage only has one other nomination in his career. For what film? 4 points. I cut to Devin, but Ryan did have his hand up first.
Was it Weatherman?
No. Devin, you know it.
Moonstruck.
He was not nominated for Moonstruck, no. Devin, I'm a little disappointed in you. Max.
Raising Arizona.
He was not nominated for JW is really frustrated with you guys. No, go ahead, Alex.
Ghost Rider, right?
Not Ghost Rider. Down to, am I 3 points or 2 points? I'm going to take it down to 2 because this should give it away. Oh, Kelly has it. You'll get 4 points if you get it.
The Family Man.
No. Down to 2 points. He played brothers. Alex.
Adaptation?
Adaptation is correct. He beat you, Ryan. He beat you with the hand. You got to
I was
trust
gonna
me.
say that. Yeah, it's all good.
Okay.
Probably
All right.
still have more points than me.
All right. Still within 5? Give me top 3.
So top 3 people.
Yeah.
Alex, Max, and Devin.
All right. So we're going to narrow it down here. It's what we call lightning round. Top 3 right now. Alex, Max, and Devin have advanced to the next round. So I'm going to narrow it down to Alex, Max, and Devin here for the final few questions. 4, I will say, all right, here we go. I'll give you 8 points for this one. Name the 2 documentaries that cracked the top 10 at the box office in 1970. Go ahead, Max.
Thin Blue Line.
That was 1988.
Oops.
All right, that one's too hard. The answers were Woodstock and Chariots of the Gods. When we got it. All right, there were 4 times. I'll give you 8 points for this one. There were 4 times in Oscar history when actors had significant roles and back-to-back Best Picture winners. What was the most recent? Actors to have major roles, as in on-screen roles, in back-to-back Best Picture winners. What was the most recent? The first was Walter Pidgeon in. Oh yeah, you got one. Go ahead, Max.
Oh man, no.
Anybody? It was within the last 6 years. Down to 6 points.
Olivia Colman? No.
No, the favorite did not win. So no. I will say also down to 5 points. He has a teeny tiny role in one of the Best Picture nominees this year. Alex, I'm sorry, Devin.
I was gonna go with an actress's name. So when you added the
it's a male actor. Yeah, it's a male actor. Down to 4 points. Looking at 2014 and 15. Go ahead, Max.
Chadwick Boseman?
Chadwick Boseman. I don't think he's appeared in any Best Picture winners. In one, he was a leading role and was Best Actor nominee. The second one was a more of an ensemble piece. This particular actor is down 3 points. Do you know it? This particular actor is a former superhero on screen, and that played into one of the films. Alex.
Is that Michael Keaton?
Michael Keaton in the films.
Birdman?
Birdman.
And what else was in around that? Black and White?
Spotlight. Spotlight is the name of the film. It's just okay, cool. Michael Keaton in Birdman and Spotlight. It was a hard one, but this is the director's round here. One of the directors that came up in the 1970 review is Robert Altman, who we all said should have won Best Director for his work on MASH. In the 90s, Altman received back-to-back Best Director nominations without either film receiving a Best Director nomination. For what films? 3 points each. Max.
One is The Company.
No. Negative. 90s. Best Director nominations in the 90s for Robert Altman. Go ahead, Alex.
Is one of them The Player?
One of them is The Player. 1992 Best Director nomination. Did not receive a Best Picture nomination. His other one in 93 also did not receive a Best Picture nomination, but he was nominated for Best Director. Down to 2 points. It's based on a series of stories. With lots and lots of actors in them. All right, I'm going to move on. This one's Shortcuts. Sorry, Devin, I said it. Same deal. Shortcuts from 1993. If Frances McDormand wins tonight, it will be her third Oscar. There's 2 points for this one. What two other actresses have 3 or more Oscars? Devin.
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. Max, you have the other?
Go for it, Devin.
Kate
Devin.
Blanchett.
No, Kate Blanchett just has 2. Meryl Streep has 3. This other person has 4, down to 1 point. Other person has 4. 4 Best Actress Oscars. Wow, this should be the. I thought this would be the easy one. I don't have any other clues to give. Like, think all-time great actresses. Alex.
Glenn Close?
I think we've established Glenn Close has never won. I think that was the first question of the evening. Yeah.
Sally Field.
Sally Field, no, just has 2. This one has 4. 1 in the 80s, 2 in the 60s, and 1 in the 30s. So think about longevity. Max.
Elizabeth Taylor. No.
No. Ryan, do you know it?
No.
She came up in a trivia question earlier tonight.
Right.
Evan.
Katharine Hepburn.
Katharine Hepburn is correct.
Nice.
Come on, guys. Okay. For what film did Frances McDormand receive her first Oscar nomination? Alex, 3 points.
Mississippi Burning?
Mississippi Burning is correct. 1988. Well done. 3 points for that. Okay. Oh, good. I'm getting close here. Chadwick Boseman may become the 3rd person to win a posthumous acting Oscar. Who are the only other 2? I'll give you 4 points for each. Two other posthumous winners in history, acting winners. Go ahead, Max.
Heath Ledger
In
the Joker. I'm sorry, in Batman.
The Dark Knight is the name of the film.
Oh God!
But
All right.
so give Max 3. It's important. The name of the film. 3 of the 4 points for Max. For Heath Ledger, The Dark Knight. Guys, I'm bringing it down to 3 points. You guys are making me so mad. I can't take it anymore. Go ahead, Max.
River Phoenix.
No, River Phoenix. No, he was not nominated posthumously. Actually, he's never won either. Go ahead, Devin.
You're talking about Network.
I am talking about Network. Is the idea you cannot name the actor?
I forget his name.
Okay. So 2 points for Devin. The name of the actor is Peter Finch. Peter Finch for Network.
Finch.
So, who is the only person in history to receive 2 posthumous acting nominations? Hard trick to pull off. 2 posthumous acting nominations. 3 points for this one. Devin.
Sidney Poitier.
Well, given that Sidney Poitier is still alive, I'm very difficult.
Is he really?
Yes. I think with the passing of Olivia de Havilland, he is now the oldest living Oscar winner, but he is still alive. Go ahead, Max.
What did you say? Chadwick Boseman. No.
Chadwick Boseman. This is his first and only nomination. So
Okay.
I'm saying, who is the only person to receive 2? It's hard to receive 1 nomination after you're dead. To receive 2 is a
Right.
tricky feat. So who is the only person to have received 2 posthumous acting nominations? What I give 4 points? Down to 3. Think icon. Max.
Peter O'Toole.
Peter O'Toole, no. I'm down to 2 points. Died very young. I think Alex was first. It was close.
James Dean?
I think you broke up. Can you try it again?
James Dean?
James Dean is correct. Does anybody know the films he was nominated for? You got 2 out of 3 choices. He only made 3 films. Max, 1 point for?
East of Eden.
East of
And
Eden is one.
oh yeah,
Alex, I'll give you the other.
Rebel Without a Cause.
Rebel Without a Cause is the one he did not get nominated for. Does anybody out of the three? What is the other film? JW knows. Down to a half point. Devin, we saw it together. Max, go ahead.
Giant.
Giant is the name of the film. Devin, I'm disappointed in you.
I'm asleep.
Devin and I thought that was like Devin and my very first date going to see Giant, the TCM Film Festival.
That
Okay.
was only worth a half a point. Oh man.
No, you get a full point. Devin would have got a half because
Oh.
I told him we went to it together. But Devin didn't get it even with that clue. All right, guys, I'm gonna close it out. Let's see the tallies. Do you give them numbers for me, or do I have to count? You guys excited? Give yourself a round of applause. Everybody did a great job. Was it fun at least? I know there was a tape delay.
Yeah, I'm exhausted, but I had fun.
All right.
Well,
For some reason, I was given a column here. I got 0 points. All right. In third place, ladies and gentlemen, his name is spelled wrong in the sheet, but Devin, third place. Oh, you did put that. In second place, Max Fano. And in first place, this year's champion, even though he's never scored before, Alex Evans wins this year. $50 gift certificate to Amazon. Yay, guys. Well done. Good job, Alex. He got the big pointers. And you know what probably was the biggest help to him, Kelly?
That he watched everything. I know.
Attending CMSs.
And he attends the CMSs, yes. He's
Okay.
very dutiful in that regard. So I first I want to thank all you guys for participating. Hopefully it wasn't too painful.
That's a help.
I also want to say, those of you watching out there in YouTube land, I would like you guys to please consider supporting Kelly's terrific work that she's doing regarding suicide awareness and prevention. The organization is called A Light in Dark Places. ALIDP.org, I believe, is the website. Is that right, Kelly?
alightindarkplaces.org.
Oh, great. So I messed it up. Sorry about that. alightin.places.org. So you can go to there for more information and see how you can get involved with that. It's a pretty special organization, and we're all very proud of her for all her work in that, except for Max. Max is not proud of her for some reason. It's very odd.
I'm super proud.
But anyway, so thank you so much and I want to wish everyone out there a happy Oscar Sunday. Support, even though if you don't love the films, I don't love the films nominated tonight, but we support Oscar history. We support cinema history. This is our art form. We're very proud of it. And Oscars are the little headstones along the way. Not headstones. That's sort of morbid. Little mile markers. Oscars are the little mile markers along the road of the journey of cinema history. So it's not only a celebration of the films of this year, but cinema history in general. So we appreciate it in that regard. So for Ryan, Max, Devin, Kelly, and Alex, you guys say goodbye to our audience.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Hi, audience.
Sorry, I was tired.
What a great crew. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this special live meeting of the No Name Cinema Society is adjourned. Happy Oscars, everybody.